Hello everyone, Unknown Reefer here. This is going to be the first in a small series of videos, which is going to be growth logs. All it's going to be is what I've changed on the tank, if anything, and going around a few of the corals to see what growth I've got within a month. Don't know if it'll be of interest to anybody. It's pretty much purely for me as a way of documenting what happens, but it might be interesting for you guys to watch and see what levels I'm holding and what sort of growth I'm getting under these maxspect jump lights. So we're just going to go around. Obviously we've got the Elegance that's doing really well down in this spot, if my camera will focus on it. A few reflections at the minute. So that's got nice and big in here, seems happy. That's about as open as it gets, a little bit more. It's only about 10:30 in the morning, so the lights haven't been on for that long and they're not at their full power yet. Duncan there. Duncan I'm getting a little bit of growth from, but not loads. Down here I've got a couple of bits of softies. Now, softies and these Zoas don't seem to be growing very well. Now, I don't know if that's the light levels. I mean, it's pretty direct under the light. I know it's at the bottom of the tank, but the Elegance next to it's doing well. I think it's all about my nutrient levels. My nitrates are only about 10, and to be honest, I don't really look at my phosphate. I put a phosphate reactor on. As good as the salifrate test told me I had no phosphate in the tank, so I know it's a reasonable level. I'm just leaving it going. I feed 4 blocks a day of frozen, and I've got an auto feeder going in, and I have some salifrate coral food that goes in at midnight as well when all the polyps are out. So, you know, to be honest, if that dies off, I'm not too concerned. What I'm planning is I'm going to put a nice bit of SPS here, so a little stick of something. And then if that basically withers away to nothing, I might move it in the tank. But if that withers away to nothing, I might put a Lobo down here, as I've had one in the past, and I know they like really low light levels. So up here we've got the green slimer. It's probably better if you see from the front. We've got the green slimer, Forest Fire Digi. And this, I don't know what it is. If anybody does know what it is, put it down in the comments. As I said before, it was a dead frag, and since it's gone into the tank, this is about 4 months from basically dead to growing new buds. So I'm hoping that's going to grow a bit more. I've got some Pavona at the back there. Bird of Paradise, I think it is. Some hammers, some frog spawn. My acan garden's doing really well. I want to add some more acans because I noticed 2 of those are basically the same one. But as you can see underneath, I'm getting lots of new growth on the heads with that. I can zoom my camera up. Right on one screen. And the trachea over here puffs up nice and big. It does puff up a little bit bigger than that. So the lights have just come on. This bit of acro, it's actually coloured up quite a bit since I put it in the tank. There was a few of the branches were sort of browny grey, like this one down here. But they've all sort of coloured up now, and I'll be interested to see what that's doing. Got me Platinum Monty there, which as you can see there's new growth on that with a new colour. That was the one that completely discoloured until I put the phosphate reactor in, and then it's come back to life. This bit of coral over there that I don't know what it is. I said to the bloke in the shop I was getting something else. I said, can you give me a stick of something for a tenner? So I got that. And this lovely chalice down here that has actually put, I would say, probably getting on for 10 mil round each edge. In fact, you can kind of see where that line is. That's probably where it was originally. And then where it goes out from there, that's the growth I've had since I've put it in this tank. Again, I've got another bit of this toadstool. I just can't seem to get going in this tank. I've just put this bit of rock in to give a few more hiding spots when I put the powder brown in. And I think it's mucked with my flow a little bit because I'm starting to get some diatoms on there, but they'll just burn themselves out. That's only happened since I've put this rock in for the flow. So I'm going to clean my power head out and up the flow. Now, as for changes, the only real change I've done is with the skimmer, and I've actually put an airline on, and I need to tidy it up. I've put the airline going out of the wall. Oh, and I need to tidy up my sump. So hopefully that'll raise pH. I think I measured it at about 7.8, but I've only got a very cheap API kit that I had when I first started doing marine a couple of years ago. So I'm actually going to go out hopefully today and buy a half decent pH kit to see what I'm doing. But yeah, that should raise it up. And if nothing else, it's made the skimmer virtually silent. Oh, some powder blue swimming around there. It's made it almost silent sitting watching TV. Oh, and I've got this bit of lepto something or other encrusting here. I've kind of faced most of it away because I want it to encrust over this rock and look really cool, but the growth rate isn't amazing on that. I am seeing some growth rate. I don't know if it comes out very well on video. There's like a slight bump on that bit of rock, and it is actually starting to grow over that. I don't know if I can get an angle to see if there's any encrusting going on my rock work. Oh, possibly. But yeah, anyway, so that's the end of that video. Just a basic, more document for me, but those of you who watch my videos can actually have a look at what sort of growth I'm getting month to month in the tank, and anything I'm changing to improve that, or know me, anything I change that screws up. Thanks for watching.